Here now, National Press Secretary for the Trump campaign, Karoline Leavitt. So it's been a month. They decided on CNN and had all month to think about how they were going to answer the flip-flopping. What did you think of the interview?
Well, I think it's pitiful that the Democrat nominee for President of the United States dodges the press for 40 days, goes into a safe space for her first big sit-down interview, can't do it alone, has to bring her male running mate with her, by the way, when she's trying to be the first woman president of the United States. What message does that send to young women and girls across this great country? And she takes questions for less than 20 minutes. President Trump is going to take more questions tonight from voters at his town hall in Wisconsin than Kamala Harris took today. But Kamala Harris did say one thing, Jesse, that we agree with, and you nailed it. Her values haven't changed. Kamala Harris is a radical, dangerously liberal from San Francisco who cannot be trusted to lead this country. She has been responsible for the failures that have created an inflation crisis, a border crisis, foreign policy crises all around this world. And a future with Kamala Harris will have a ban on fracking, a ban on gasoline-powered vehicles, free health care for illegal immigrants, an open border where criminals are allowed to run free out of prison, and she wants to take away our guns. Kamala Harris will turn this great country into an American nightmare, and she confirmed that with this disastrous interview today.
You mentioned the Trump town hall that's going on any minute now, and Primetime is going to dip into that momentarily if we think it's necessary. We talked about Kamala Harris saying she didn't change her values. Her values have stayed the same. She's basically denying she's changed her positions at all. Why wouldn't you just say, listen, I'm a California lady. I did the California politics thing. And then when I became a national person, I realized California was a little out there, you know, and like have people laugh. It's a little nuts. And, you know, maybe I evolved and I saw things maybe the way most people in the country see things instead of the way people in San Francisco see things. People would have believed that a little more than just this focus group values answer.
Well, Kamala has been trying to do that with her staff. She's been sending anonymous staffers to speak to publications who are so gullible in this country in the mainstream media that were saying she was flip-flopping on her positions, and we called out their bluff, and we were right to do that. Kamala Harris hasn't flip-flopped on anything. She is the same radical liberal from San Francisco that she's always been. Look at her record. She's not going to suddenly secure the border like she's saying in her advertisements. She voted against the construction of President Trump's border wall when she was a senator. She halted construction of the border wall when she became vice president, and she has always supported weak on crime policies that allow criminals to run free. She's still going to support her elimination of cash bail, and when it comes to our economy, Kamala Harris doesn't even know how it works. She never has. She wants the government to take over the economy. She's against capitalism. She's a socialist, for goodness sake. Look at her communist price control plan. It would lead to poverty and famine and homelessness in this country, the likes of which we have ever seen. This election is literally becoming a fight between freedom, which President Trump stands for, reviving the American dreams, protecting good paying jobs here at home, putting more money back into the pockets of hardworking Americans, versus communism and a full-blown government takeover. And with 4 years of that, and Kamala Harris in the reins, if we're not in a World War III, we will look a lot like Venezuela, Cuba, and the former Soviet Union.
All right, Karoline Leavitt, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.